Hey everyone, today's May 5th, 2022, and I hope all of you are having a great day today, and welcome to the Humble Gent YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be doing another Seiko review, and it's one of my favorite watches I've been wearing almost every day since I bought it. And today we'll be reviewing the Seiko Alpinist SPB159, known as the Baby Alpinist. Alright, let's get a quick close-up of this watch here. And looking at the SPB159, it is a beautiful watch. And you can see it has that black or gray fume dial on there. And if you guys can see this bracelet here, this is an aftermarket bracelet by Uncle Seiko. It's the President style bracelet. This usually comes with a black leather strap, but for me, the bracelet was definitely the way to go. And before we get this review started, let's do a quick wrist check. As you can see, I'm wearing my Oris Big Crown Pro Pilot Big Date, and this is definitely one of my favorite watches in my collection, and my next review will be on this watch. But as you can see, this leather strap here, this is the stock strap for the SPB159, and I really think it fits this watch much better. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video today, and let's get this review started. Alright guys, let's get this review started here. And this is the Seiko SPB159, known as the Baby Alpinist. This is the 38mm new Alpinist that came out last year. And if you guys have been watching my channel for a while now, you guys would know I own the original SARB 017, the green Alpinist. I own the newer Seiko SPB119, known as the Ghost Alpinist. I am a fan of the Alpinist line, and I have been for many years now. And it took me a while to pick this 38mm one up, and that's because of the size. So I have a 7¼ wrist, and usually things under or at or under 38mm are usually too small for my personal preference. Usually I'm happy with like 39mm or higher, and I pulled the trigger because it's something I wanted to try out, and if I did not like it, I was able to return it if I wanted to. So obviously this is like the black gray version of the Alpinist, and I was possibly thinking of getting the blue version, which was an option, but I have so many blue watches in my collection already, and I'm happy I went with this one because opening this out of the box, it was stunning. The fume dial is amazing. And I believe the first Alpinist was made, I think it was 1959. And these were Japanese mountaineering watches. And this one is definitely a different style compared to the original. So compared to, for example, my SARB 017 that has the compass, the inner rotating compass dial, this one doesn't have that. It's just a 3-hand watch that's more, in my opinion, looks more like a field watch. In my opinion, Seiko could have gave this a completely different name and it still would have sold really well. But either way, it looks amazing and I'm happy I picked up this watch. So one thing you guys may have noticed is this bracelet here. And this is the Uncle Seiko bracelet. It's the President style. And this was made for the Seiko SARB 017. And looking at forums, I learned that this fit this watch perfectly. And for me, I was going to return this watch with the leather strap because I wasn't a big fan of this watch on the leather strap. But on this bracelet, it completely transformed the watch. And this is honestly one of my favorite watches in my collection. Since I bought it a couple weeks ago, I wore it almost every day so far. On all Seiko Alpinists, for myself, my preference is to have a bracelet on it. Even my Ghost Alpinist, I took the leather strap off that and I put another Uncle Seiko Beads of Rice bracelet on there. I'll put a picture of how that looks on the screen right now. And that one looks phenomenal. And this one as well, the leather strap wasn't for me, but putting this bracelet on really, from like myself, transformed the watch. And I absolutely love how it looks and how it fits on my 7¼ wrist. And this bracelet, we'll do a quick look at it here. And I believe this was around $60 through Uncle Seiko, and it was under the Seiko Sarb 017, and it fits the lugs perfect in here. A lot of micro adjustments, which is great, so you'll always get a perfect fit. And really quick, we'll get a quick close-up of this dial. Wow, it is beautiful. You get that fume dial there, that like gray, black gray, and depending on the lighting, you can see there's a texture to it in there. And we have the railroad track on the outside around the bezel, which definitely looks awesome. Really quick, let's take a look at this movement here. And this is the 6R31A movement. Same movement that's in my Ghost Alpinist. It's hacking, hand winding as 3 Hertz. It also has a 70-hour power reserve. And so far it's been extremely accurate, and with that 70-hour power reserve, you get a lot for the money. And I owned my Ghost Alpinist for more than a year and a half now, and my accuracy on that has been phenomenal. I've been getting roughly 2 to 3 seconds plus per day, and it's been consistent the whole year and a half I've owned that watch. And I'm assuming it'll be the same for this. Now let's get some quick measurements. As the 38mm dial, 12.9 thick case, and that's including a slight dome sapphire crystal. You get a 46mm lug to lug. And what's great about this watch and all the Alpinists, they have 200 meters of water resistance and a screw down crown. And for this type of style of watch, it's rare to have this much water resistance, and that's a big reason why I love the Alpinist watch. This watch is a great everyday style watch, and it can be used for different occasions. You can put a leather strap on this, use it more as a dress watch, and you can put on more on a bracelet, and there's a bunch of different bracelets you can put on these to make it more sporty. The hands look great on this watch. There's a cathedral hour hand, and they have great lume, which I'll show you guys in a bit. The date window is black, and it has that frame on it that matches the dial. And I absolutely love the dial of the watch, like I said. The fume dial looks great, and the dial layout is definitely more refined compared to the Compass Alpinist. In my opinion, like I said, this is more versatile because it doesn't have that compass on there. And these are strap monsters. With that 20mm lug width, you can put a variety of straps on this watch, especially this dark dial. You'll be able to match so many straps on this, and honestly, it is a beautiful, beautiful watch. And that's one thing that Seiko does really well, is make beautiful dials for decent prices. For example, you can go to the cocktail line, the Seiko Presage cocktail line. You can get those watches for $200, $300, $400 and get beautiful dials. So this watch was $700, and it's very similar to the prices of the other newer Alpinist variants. Now let's take a look on this watch on my 7¼ inch wrist. Alright, I'm going to take off my Oris Big Crown Pro Pilot and put on the Baby Alpinist. Man, it is beautiful. Look at that Uncle Seiko strap. It really makes this watch super sporty, and you can wear this for so many different occasions, business or casual. Get a close up here. And this present style bracelet suits it really well. And like I said, I have a 7¼ inch wrist. You can take a look how that looks on my wrist here. Now let's go over the weight. So this watch on the leather strap was 80 grams, and on this Uncle Seiko strap I weighed it in at 119 grams, so it's still really light. Now taking a look at this lume, it is phenomenal. And there's some light in here, but you can see it has that blue Luma Bright, and I definitely prefer the blue Lumabrite over the green one. It's definitely a more soothing color. Now let's take it over here where it's a little bit darker, and you can see how much that glows. And I love that it's on the hands and all the way around the dial. It really is beautiful blue lume. Alright guys, I'm ending the video right here. Hope you guys enjoyed today's review of my Seiko SPB159 or the Baby Alpinist. I absolutely love this watch, and like I said, I've been wearing this almost every day for the last couple weeks of ownership. This is going to be in my collection for a very long time, and I'm happy I put this Uncle Seiko strap on here, otherwise I would have returned it. With this strap, it definitely makes it more sporty, and it makes it so I can wear it on a daily basis, no problem. So please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Please leave a comment down below what you guys think of the Seiko SPB159, and leave a comment down below and let me know what your favorite Seiko Alpinist is. And remember, I respond back to every single comment I get, and remember to stay humble.